Hi, I am Lori. I'm a wife, mother, grandmother, and I'm a pastor's wife. Did I leave anything out? I've lived in Mexico since 2004 with my family, and it has been my dream to build 4 little houses for our 3 children and my husband and I. And that is coming true in the form of a fourplex that we're building in Chapala. Please enjoy the process of our build. Please like and subscribe. God bless you. So right now we're in the process of constructing a fourplex in what I call Old Mexico, the little heart of Chapala, where it's quaint, it's not all modernized. It is progressing along where they've had some urban revitalization. They've done some improvements to the roads where they were just all cobblestone before. Now they're cobblestone. They've added cement around it rather than just packed it around with dirt. There's some more modern homes going up around in the neighborhood, and I guess we're one of them. This piece of property was the closest to the center of Chapala that had a beautiful lake view that we could afford. And so we're right now in the process of constructing 4 little villas. All right, so in today's video, what I'll be showing you is a compilation of how it was to build on a steep slope. And it has been very interesting because where I'm standing right now, a couple of months ago, there was nothing here. Literally, it was thin air. But today, we're actually building a 2-story building on it. And I'm going to show you in the compilation of how they took out the old dirt where old construction and dirt had been brought in as backfill, but it wasn't servable, useful material. And so they had to remove all of that, like 50 truckloads of this old garbage, dirt, and then they started the cementation, is what they call it in Spanish, where they start digging really, really deep, like deeper than that, footings, and they start building a grid. So like 12, 13 feet down below here is where they were really at the rock bed of this piece of property. It was deep, and they dug it up and they started putting footings with just pure cement and rebar. And then they would build it up, and they started making kind of like a net with rebar, and they just did layers of this up until the point where we are today, at the height we are today, so that we could utilize this beautiful view. And it just was a mind-blowing experience to me to watch and feel the assurance that it was going to be stable and all that, because like I said, just a couple months ago, there was literally nothing, just air right here, but they built it up like a big tower, and they did that by building those footings. And this building that we're in today, or the construction that's going on, has the footings that are all the way down in the deep, the rock bed below, so that it is stable. And then they back build it in with rocks. And so I'm going to show you today how they did that process over a couple of months. So I hope you enjoy our video. God bless you. In October 28th of 2024, we found this lot online and went to take a look at it, to walk the grounds, to see how it felt, to see what the view was like. It was in the center of Chapala where we wanted to be. It was close to the ciclopista where the bike path is at. And so the previous owner had someone come in and do an initial clearing of the property so that we could get inside and see what it looked like in there. And we discovered that it was really sloped, very deeply sloped. And so we thought about it for a little while. We then went back November the 12th of 2024 to take a tape measure and measure out how many square meters it was, because it's an irregular sized lot. We ended up buying it and started to build in June of 2025.
So approximately right there,
Yeah.
the top of that, that's going to be the level of the ground.
Oh my goodness.
That's why we don't have this huge wall in the back.
Wow. And then the wall's going to go up higher?
And then we have a 1 meter wall around that.
Oh
1
my
meter, 10
goodness.
centimeters.
So that's the level of the ground. At the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Boy, it's hot. Why is it so hot on here? You can.
Because the sun's been beating on it.
Oh. Very, very, very Mexican. I feel it like they have an oven there. You think that's just from the sun? Pretty cool. What do you think?
Not a whole lot to see.
No, it's not. A lot of garbage. It's just the first day. Here we go. Just the first day. The roosters, everything. Definitely a very, very Mexican community.
Very what?
Traditionally Mexican community. Roosters and loud music. But there is a fiesta down below. Street below. You think it might be like that? Huh? Oh, you're trying to see how level it is. You think that might be where it's at about?
Hopefully that's going to be the height of the ground.
The ground. The top of that he thinks might be the height of the ground. Oh, okay. We're going level with the street. Wow, that's a lot. Pretty interesting. Oh my goodness. That's a lot to do. A lot of filling in to do. Very entertaining and lively. Here in the heart of Chapala.
Mire todo lo que se está tocando.
Wow. The architect soon learned how bad this backfill was that was brought in. It was full of garbage and it wasn't usable. So they took out about 50 truckloads of this backfill.
Voy a checar. Una más. Para que no se queden sin agua. Ahorita te la entrego.
So every work day that we come by to take a look to see how they're coming along. And in this particular video, that will be up through June the 20th. We've noticed rebar has arrived to be tied together for our project. They're hooking up all the rebar. I'm a little concerned about this sinking from our trucks coming in and out, but I guess it'll be fixed.
So I see this string being pulled across here, and there was evidently a chalk line that maybe they're digging, and this is the edge to where they're digging, but I don't have a tape measure to know, because obviously this line right here is the actual line of where the building is going to start.
Hola. ¿Cómo está usted?
Bien, bien, ¿y usted?
Bien, es mi esposo.
Hola, ¿cómo está? No,
¿Hay alguien que no quiere que grabo?
no, adelante.
Oh, ¿sí?
Adelante, claro. No, adelante. Nomás que mucha agua.
Sí. Ajá. ¿Cuándo?
Va a nivelar el caso, güey. Nivelación de tierra, todo. Y luego va varilla.
Ok, entonces lo que estaba yo preguntando es que si el PTR encima de una malla de
1.5 meters
va a estar en eso,
down.
pero no, en esa es
No se haga, no se vaya. Eso es nomás para que la casa.
So these are foundational pillars and things. I don't know technical terms.
una vez que está ya rellenado con el balastre.
No, abajo.
Abajo.
Luego va para arriba todavía más. Y arriba, otro parqueo de varilla.
Entonces en la varilla va a tener un plano de cemento aquí.
Sí, no, va el cemento. Va varilla y luego va el cemento arriba. Y luego van muros. Y luego más concreto. Va mucho. Es una cimentación porque está muy peligroso. Mira, todo lo que le sacamos es tierra. Entonces eso desde arriba está la pura basura.
Yep. Yeah, he's saying all this was trash.
Entonces ahí es cuando ves todo piloto, ves todo arriba y ya vas a ver la diferencia. Todo eso lleva piedra, todo va piedra y luego va a la varilla.
Cada noche, cada mañana tiene que limpiar otra vez porque
Sí,
va a llover
sí,
cada noche.
Sí, me sirve para hacer mezcla.
Ah, he says that every night this is filling up with water, but it helps them out because they use the water to mix the cement.
Esos son como clavos.
Sí, pero mira, no está filtrando nada, a menos que haya rellenado esta ahorita.
No filtran. Es que este es terreno ya macizo. Ya el terreno ya es bueno aquí. Ya
Thank
es,
the Lord. He said this ground here, now that they cleaned up the trash that was on the top, it's good ground. So that's good. Really interesting.
Once they have to get all these holes squared up and so forth, then these pieces go into it, and they're going to be buried into the concrete, and then they put a layer of rebar throughout the whole area and cover it with concrete, and then they come in and they put more of the balastre, which is rock mix, for refill and build up the walls that are going to be underneath the walls of the house. And then there'll be another layer of rebar mixed with concrete on top of that the actual building will be built on.
Wow.
All of it on top of these pillars.
That's hard work. Really hard. Muy fuerte.
Mira, Antonio, primero, ¿sabes qué? Échale aquí todo de una vez ahí, unos huevos primero allá, güey. Sí, nomás que lo jale para allá, todo. Sí.
Oh, we've got. Oh, well, what's the deal here?
When they broke down the routine while it was there, because it was all going across here, and they've already reinforced that corner with this, because these are going to be the pieces for the retaining wall. reinforcement.
Yeah, but how high? They have to cut it off, right? That's-
Van a tener muy bonita vista aquí, ¿eh?
Sí, es la razón que compramos. Muy buenos trees are here already. Because
Okay,
we're gonna
so
do-
he says, look at how thick it is. So do you want to explain what he was just telling you?
I already did.
Oh, I thought he was showing you something else.
Oh, each hole is the main corner or the main part of where the house is going to end up being. But I already said that. I was just verifying with him, and he was saying the same thing again.
He keeps saying how nice of a view it is. So, wow, you guys have a great view. Well,
Well, here we are. We can see it right now.
yeah, it's beautiful. And interesting. They're doing,
Next down below in the concrete.
they're putting mesh in there
There must be. I mean, there's no other reason why all this would be here.
because he wants it all to be
Reinforced
reinforced.
way down below, and then he fills on top of it, and then does it again.
Uh-huh. For chicken, yeah. Let's see if it's gonna make it home. Yeah, it got up there. Now it got back in. I don't know if I can get down here. Oops. I don't know if it's worth it for me to go down there. Self-caught rebar and all sorts of stuff. Oops. What's the water for? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What in the world? They look kind of ugly. Looks like an ugly mess.
We've got to dig more holes here. There'll be one here.
I don't understand why there's water right there. Do you think they broke a pipe?
No, it's not coming out like a pipe broken. That's coming out like from rain, from
subterranean coming off this guy's lot and underneath this house and so forth.
Oh my goodness, is that dangerous for us to have water underneath it? The subterranean water will not be a concern because it will be diverted to another place. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
So this will be the floor height,
Right.
our first floor.
But it kind of comes down on the slope a little bit.
Comes down the slope.
Well, you can see up there, it's
Oh, yeah,
higher.
they need to cut it off. Then the level.
So we didn't see that they were going to put cement down the bottom, right, with it? And then put the rocks and the cement down here?
It's all at the same time.
And they're going to do it again though, right?
Oh, that part of the cement, you're talking about the first layer of cement? It's not down there. It's going to be a layer here. Once they get this all of these poles in, then they're going to stretch at this level rebar across and put it in cement, and then they're going to backfill it with rock, balastre, up to here, and then they're going to do another layer of concrete. Or sediment slate.
We'll see. Okay. It's our what? Our walkway around the house?
We'll be walking in a deep alley. It'll go up 2 stories, and this is...
Well, you'll be up a story and then...
Oh yeah, because I will be walking at this level.
That house, they didn't go down.
What?
This here, if it's a house, they didn't go down to where the footing should be. But the fact that we're putting a retaining wall there will be a help to them. Just like the house next door to us doesn't have proper footings. Oops. Uh-oh, did I do that?
It didn't jump in there by itself.
Oops. I guess I did do that. Well, this level that I'm at right now is above that. That one's really low. That one in the far corner there is the lowest one out of these here, I think. There you go. So this area up here is going to be parking. We have parking up here. And then the villas will be up there. In front with the view.
The base for the wall here, for that they broken the rock to build up the.
That's new retaining wall, no? Was there anything there before?
Well, yeah, there was a wall, but it wasn't. Wall.
Which wall?
The lower one is the corner.
What kind of, was it rock too?
Yeah,
Or no?
yeah, but they broke it and they put in these poles.
And now it's extra thick though. That's a dirty wall, no? It's a lot thicker. Oh, the little natural spring is gone. It's not raining right this minute.
Casi no hay agua.
Agua, hay mucha agua.
¿Qué va a hacer?
Esos, no, esos son para... Estos
Ajá.
son para un puente que voy a meter aquí.
Ajá.
O un puente para la recámara esta, del final.
Ah, ok.
¿Verdad? Es este. Aquí voy a meter un...
Ajá.
Esos son para aquí.
Ajá.
Pero eso ya...
Hasta después.
Eso nomás
Ajá.
para anclar la casa, la cimentación.
Otros dos acá.
Faltan dos. Falta uno, dos, son cuatro más. Esos son los cuatro. Ya son todos. Ya traje todo para empezar a armar la parrilla. Ya vamos a armar parrillas abajo.
Porque no veo más de estos de 8 pulgadas, de 6 pulgadas, no sé.
Ya traje otros dos. Ahí está otro. Ese va aquí. Todos esos que vienen aquí. Por ejemplo, todos los que son sesos, sí van de esos gruesos.
Okay.
Estos son muy gruesos.
Por eso pregunto.
Ay.
Sí, porque no hay que limpiar.
Sí. Este va aquí. En este, hasta topar aquí. Igual que aquellos, hasta acá. Igual que esos, hasta acá. Todos esos van, los gruesos, son los que hacen el empuje de la casa.
Ajá. ¿Y ese donde está él no va a tener?
No, ese es uno de esos, porque ahí va, ese que te dije.
Ajá. Es puente.
Ese va aquí va. Ajá. Eso es un ventanal que lleva aquí. Después, pero eso va a ser allá arriba, en la casa.
Ajá.
Pero eso es nada más anclarlo desde abajo.
Ajá. Ah, okay.
He is explaining again how they are anchoring the house down with the large giant footings, and that this is a very expensive process and that most people don't do this, but he wants to make sure that the house is very, very secure and it doesn't shift or to one side or the other, and that there will be no further future problems with the water once this process is completed.
Ese va aquí. Falta uno. Mira, faltan...
¿Va a ser una línea? Entonces,
una
acá.
línea. Sí, esa
parece...
línea, va aquí así. Por ahí sí va esa línea. Aquella línea, y todas las líneas esas son de las mismas.
Y luego va a poner otro de esto acá.
Va otro por ahí a la mitad.
Ah.
Sí, pero eso ya, de esos gruesos, esos son todos ya.